Hey guys, welcome to my second pushing video. Um, excuse me. Today I'm just going to be showing my push, actually my push and the clan's push. So as I said before, the clan is pushing to top 200, and any higher that would be good. Personally, I've never been to champion, so my aim right now is to push the champion. So that's what I'm doing. All right. So in this first raid, I am using loons. Loons is my favorite thing to use to push. I'm really good at it. As a matter of fact, a point that I did not make in the first video is that when I made it to 2900 trophies, I was actually using level 5 balloons. Right, yeah, I was using level 5 balloons and I think level 2 or 3 minions. That was what I was using when I made it to 2900. And my heroes were the king was level 5, I think, or level 6, and the queen was, I think, level 5. So I had both just the first ability for the heroes and level 5 loons with lower level minions. So I made it to 2900 with that, and right now I think I can make it further. So that's what I'm doing here. Another thing for me when I'm pushing, I like to push and get loot at the same time. Um, since they've buffed the loot, you can get the bonus loot. It's been really good. I'm not running out of loot that much. I'm actually making both gold, well, not both, but gold elixir and a lot of dark elixir. So in this raid I didn't make much, but I got some trophies and I 2-star that base, so that was fine. Right, so I'm gonna show another raid. I'm going to show a raid from Loki. Wait, is that Loki? Yes. Right. So I'm gonna show a raid from Loki. Loki is at Town Hall 8 actually, and this is his first time making it to Masters. So I want to say congrats to Loki. I hope you can get to maybe about 2900. Since it's your first time, I'm not sure if you will be able to make it to champs, but I wish you all the best, bro. And right, so with saying that, we're going to go into Loki's raid. Now Loki is using all drags here. Unfortunately for him, he found another Town Hall 8. So using all level 3 drags, which are maxed for that Town Hall, he is going to spread them out a bit around the base. There's nothing really at Town Hall 8 that can withstand level 3 dragons. Alright, so Town Hall 8's attacking Town Hall 8's, there's nothing really there to withstand it, and they don't have an archer queen to shoot down a few or anything. So Lucky's gonna go ahead and 100% this base, and that's 40 trophies. So yes, that was a revenge by Lucky. I think Lucky has a strategy where he leaves his Town Hall outside. Now that allows for both higher level attackers who just want to snipe to just snipe the trophies and go, and also lower level attackers who just snipe the trophies for sniping sake to get more. So I think that's what happened. That guy, that Town Hall 8, sniped Lucky, and Lucky just full on revenge attacked him for that 40 trophies. So that's a good strategy to note when pushing up in trophies when you're a lower level Town Hall. So here we have a defense by Tango. This guy used an all archer raid and his heroes along with spells. So to the lower area there, you can see he used a jump spell. Now that's not unconventional with a all archer attack. But I think he jumped the gun a bit too early though. What he should have done was to get rid of all the outside buildings first, then send in heroes. I think personally, from my experience, the lightning spell should always be used as either one, a last resort to get that 50%, or two, to take out the mortars so that you can get your your archers in without them being destroyed by mortar splash damage, whether a mortar or a wizard tower. So here we're looking at Loki's base. As I said before, his Town Hall is outside. He has 2 Teslas there, 2 level 6 Teslas, protecting the Town Hall. Well, not protecting, but it's really to dissuade attackers. For example, if somebody drops a few archers around the outside, the archer takes out that a spell factory and takes out the town hall, the person has a 1 star. But when the archer starts moving forward, then the Teslas will pop up and destroy the archers. And sometimes people drop their heroes to take it out, and the Teslas will pop up and they'll just quit because they don't want that much damage done to their heroes. So here I am still on my grind to champ, and I was logging off last night, and I said, you know what, I had one raid spell trained and my army was trained, and I was saying I want one more raid for the night, and I searched and I found this one. Now it's inactive. I think this person uh, hasn't been on for a while. It's probably not inactive. They maybe were on a shield, or the shield ended or something like that, or maybe their device was destroyed or something of the sort. So I decided to attack it with just the one raid spell to just enrage the balloons further inside the base. And what that would help me to do is just get the 50%. When I saw it 2 stars, I wasn't thinking about 2 stars. I was just thinking about getting in, getting that loot, and then logging off for the night. Right, so it worked well for me. The majority of the outside buildings were spaced from the walls, which encouraged 50% by barchers. I think that's what this person was trying to do, whether male or female. Job, the name is Job, so J, is it J or Job? I can't see well. So this is what the person probably was trying to do. You know, encourage the 50% by barching, but you would leave the base alone. But I'm greedy. I won't lie, I'm greedy. So after I got the loot and I got the 50%, I decided to go for the town hall. But my king, in his infinite brilliance, chose to walk around the side instead of banging on the wall right here with the queen. But um, you know, I had to work around it. So the queen was there taking on that gold storage, and I figured after she was done, she would take out that wall that she's firing on now and then go towards the center. That's where I wanted the king to go, but to just tank the defenses inside. But he had other plans. So I activated the ability because his health was going low. And he went into that compartment, took out that building, and was going for that dark elixir. And the opposing queen just decided, no, you've had enough out of this base, just get out, go about your business. Alright, so the battle ended there. I wanted if not the town hall, then I would have satisfied with the dark elixir, but hey, beggars aren't choosers. So this other raid, it's not a completely maxed town hall 10. What I'm seeing is he's new to Town Hall 10, as far as I can see. His Inferno Towers are still 1, the walls are mostly level 9s, and his defenses are maxed for Town Hall 9, so he seems new to Town Hall 10. So I just went from the side there, sent in the balloon, sent in the rage, froze with the freeze, and sent my minions in behind to clean up. Now, after the minions finished cleaning up, I think I was at 50% here, or close to it. Right, so right, 50%, and I decided, hey, I got the loot. I do have 1 star, but I want the trophies. This is a push. I'm not farming. So I allowed those minions to take out that barbarian king. I didn't want him distracting my heroes. They have ADD or something. They're easily distracted, so I didn't want that happening. So after he got taken out, I dropped my heroes. They went towards a ghost right there, which was nice, getting me more gold. And the thing about when pushing with balloons, you tend to make a lot of gold and dark elixir depending on the troop you're using. So if you're using Go Wipe or Go Wee Wee, we're using for Go Wee Wee, you'd be using a lot of elixir, dark elixir for the witches. Go Wipe, not so much. No. Go Wipe is just golem, peckers, and wizards, right? So yeah, you tend to make a lot of gold, and what I've decided to do with my gold is to try to get my walls up. My walls are in a terrible shape. They're level 7 with just a few level 8, and I've realized that it's really lower level walls, whether somebody's attacking with air troops, lower level walls is really easy to get through. And if they don't succeed for that 3 star, then if they don't succeed at that 1 star, then the heroes will have a free time depending on their level to get in your base and just destroy your town hall, give them that 2 star and out. And yeah, so this is my best attack for today. I really like the execution of this, and it was full of loot as well, which made it even better. The main defenses were um, burned out. The inferno towers were burned out, and the X bows were already empty. So I didn't have to use my free spells here. I could have, and the raid would have been much easier, but I didn't. And it still turned out to be a fantastic raid for me. So as you can see, I'm at 78%. Well, was at 78%, and it's looking really dim for that 3 star right now. The queen is firing on a wall. There are so many defenses left. I have only a handful of minions not deployed, and only a few still left on the battlefield. I think that's like 2 over there at that elixir storage. And the queen started to get fired on, so I used her ability right away, get me some more archers. And right now, this is legit 40 seconds that you saw on your screen. That was the actual amount of time I had the queen doing her job. But I started to panic when she took out that X-bow. Now I thought she was going to walk towards the end of the wall there and shot the barracks, but she decided to fire on the wall. I was losing my mind, and in 2 seconds, that last 2 seconds, she took out that barracks, gave me the 100% plus 13 trophies, a ton of loot, and that loot bonus. I was excited. I was absolutely excited. Well, that's gonna be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.